Warning, today's lesson contains the single most important secret that your business will depend on to survive in the digital age. This guy back in 2005 slammed the door at me at his house in Plainfield, New Jersey. The only reason why that hurt so bad was because I was lacking the skills that you're about to learn today. Abundance of traffic and lead generation. He had called me from one of my marketing pieces that was sent to pre-foreclosures. As soon as I showed up, he felt humiliated because I had a stop foreclosure sign on my car. He felt like I was there to publicize his private issues on his streets. That wasn't my intention, and from that day on, I took the sign off my car. That was one lesson out of thousands of lessons over the years after that. Not signing that person up that day or getting his house under contract that day hurt more because I was desperate for the next deal. I was almost begging him to give me an audience and a chance. That wasn't attractive. Okay, that's not cool. A few years after that, when that business crashed with the economy, I had learned in one of the many network marketing training that I should find ways to spend 1 minute with 100 prospects as opposed to spending 100 minutes with one prospect. Okay, that, my friend, is called leverage, and we're going to talk about that later. That is abundance of people, my friend. When you don't learn how to attract people in abundance to your business, you will become desperate and clingy with the few you mistakenly encounter. Remember, we practice attraction marketing when it comes to building a smart business empire. Becoming desperate, clingy, and needy is not attractive, and that's the result of not being able to attract abundance of people. That will work against you. Okay, to work against performance in your business in much more ways than just lack of exposure. So that's why in this lesson number 4, we're talking about traffic and lead generation. You will discover how to attract strangers on social media and get them to know, like, and trust you. There are 3 P's in any type of business. Number 1, product. Number 2, process. Number 3, people. You can agree that having great product and process in place will create no revenue without the ability to attract abundance of people. I was lucky back in 2005 to have learned the fundamental of business, which is the fact that marketing, traffic, and lead generation are the lifeblood of any business. Not word of mouth as some gurus like to paint it. That's 100% BS. Okay. I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars from word of mouth, but that's after the fact. I had to be deliberate with how I attract new eyeballs to my business and how I acquire new customers and clients. You have to do the same. Leading with dependency on word of mouth is like depending on hope as a business and marketing strategy. Hope is not a strategy. Word of mouth marketing can in fact be structured into the culture of your business, but you have to learn the skill of attracting the initial audience first. In traditional marketing, you were probably taught to focus on marketing to your existing circle of influence. They called it the warm market, right? I've been in business now for 12 years and I've never encountered a marketing strategy more ineffective than focusing all my energy on what was referred to as the warm market. Warm market used to mean the same as your existing circle of influence, people that you already know. With the digital age in full motion, it has taken on a new meaning, okay? And I want to share that with you today. If you remember the KLT skill, the know, like, and trust from lesson number 1, your existing family and friends are only one of 3 conditions that needs to be met for someone to do business with you. They know you. There's no question about that. But the truth in real life is that not all of them like or trust you, at least from a relevant standpoint to how your business can serve them. I mean, your cousins know you, but they don't necessarily trust you with teaching them how to fly a plane, right? At least for me, I couldn't count on the hope that my family would like and trust me enough to build my $1 million empire. So I'm really glad that the foundational education I had in business was to lead with marketing with all businesses. Most entrepreneurs, as I said earlier, would launch a business by number 1, registering a company LLC name, number 2, designing a logo and a website, number 3, sometimes renting out a whole physical store and then hope that customers will come in. Recipe for disaster. Many people run a ghost line that they call a website. No one goes there because they're lacking the skill set of traffic and lead generation. In this time and age, you do not have to be one of those people. There are about 3.5 billion gigabytes of internet traffic today alone. The proof is in the pudding, that phone in your hands, okay? So with that being said, you and I can agree that we do not have shortage of web traffic. Okay, we don't have that shortage. You see that you know how to do it, you don't know how to do it. You can attract endless amount of customers and clients today because all you need is a very small percentage of all that traffic. Also, with your list building skills from lesson number 2, 30 to 65% of that traffic you attract will subscribe to your list, and that means that you can monetize the list for pure profit, as you learned in lesson number 3. My personal brand YouTube channel attracts about 4,176 views in the last 28 days alone. My Facebook fan page has about 48,000 fans on it. I know a little bit that I can share to help you here. As we speak right now in this moment, there are 2 different types of people that you can attract from the internet. Number 1, there are people already searching. Number 2, there are people that have purchased something similar or related to your niche, but they're struggling to get results, right? The goal is for you to help these people solve their existing problems in order to get them to like and trust you. You can generate web traffic by simply producing, publishing, and promoting information content with the solutions and answers on the internet. Most people are consumers on the internet. They sit on their phone or their computer and just browse through the news feeds, getting entertained all day. Today you are learning better. The goal here is for you to position on the other side of that equation by producing, publishing, and promoting useful content for the internet. That's another 3 P's for you to master. When you focus on producing for the marketplace, you're giving value. As you know, attraction marketing is all about creating massive relationships by giving perpetually. This is the very act that will build the list that you will be monetizing, just like I share with you in our premium membership, Empire Traffic Academy. As usual, here are 7 benefits of knowing how to deliberately generate traffic and leads for your business. Number 1, while your competition are busy trying to stalk their family and friends at the family reunions and getting rejected, you are building a smart business empire by giving out massive value on the internet. The rewards are endless. Number 2, your business will not be running on the hope strategy like those other 95% of businesses that go under in less than 5 years. Number 3, these are fresh strangers that are basically unbiased and deciding to do business with you based on the impression you create with the value you're putting out, and not just past relationship. It makes sales conversion that much easier. Number 4, traffic generation allows you as a business owner to operate from a confident and abundance standpoint. You don't need any particular human being, and that puts your mindset in the position of power. Number 5, your business will be essentially recession proof because it is clear that you are in the business of people and you can drive traffic of people on demand anytime you want, thanks to platforms such as Facebook, Google, YouTube, Instagram, right? Number 7, word of mouth works a lot more effectively and even help you offset the cost of marketing without depending on it as the primary driver of the business, like those other losers. Okay, there are 2 main types of ways to attract traffic to your website and business. Number 1 is organic traffic. This is a more passive and indirect way. It involves publishing content on the internet as baits and optimizing them for visibility in the search engines such as Google and YouTube when people are searching and or browsing. Search traffic is the highest quality of traffic because these people are already searching, and that means there is less need to hard sell. Number 2, the second type of traffic is called pay-per-click traffic. This is more of a proactive way to driving traffic to your website on demand. You're simply paying for each visitors that click on your ad campaign or on various social media platforms such as Google, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. The goal is to break even on cost as you build your list, right? You're building your list. Remember, each email equals to $1, right? While all revenue created from monetizing your list over time becomes pure profit for life. It's really a sweet business model to run. I prefer and recommend a hybrid of both traffic lead generation methods, the free and the organic and the pay-per-click. As you can see, you can perpetually give value and attract viral money across the internet in a sustainable, can't stop this way. No advanced technical skills involved. So here's the next question. How? on the next lesson, number 5, I show exactly how I do it every day. You've seen me in action, but I will reverse engineer and explain how it helped me build this $1 million smart business empire. I want you to go ahead and take the risk-free 14 days trial of the Empire Traffic Academy. By taking the trial, you will also help us give $1 donation to education of kids in Africa via coafrica.com. Click the link or button below to take the trial.